My name is Rodney. I'm a mental health advocate for Momentum. I started having mental problems back when I was young. I grew up in one of the worst neighborhoods in Detroit, Michigan. I was surrounded by all type of crimes, murders. My best friends was dying. It was a lot of painful to, make it through something like that. And my mind started switching up and changing. And I didn't look at the world like other people look at the world, and I was confused. And then it was so strenuous on my mind, I started hearing voices. I had a 100-yard stare. I started seeing things that wasn't there. I couldn't reach out to nobody because, my mother and them didn't believe in that. I grew up in a place where they don't believe in that. Boy, straighten yourself up or you're gonna get a whooping. That's how it is. But my mind was going places. I was seeing stuff. I used to lay in the bed and think I see somebody jumping across me. I started hearing whispers and voices. I turned around like, who said something? And it's, I thought that's the way it's supposed to be. I thought that was normal, but it wasn't. When you going through something and you my race, people either joke about it, laugh about it, because we don't go get help for our minds. We go to the doctor, but we don't go get mental health. Mental health get out of control, it gets serious. You can't get focused, and it makes you do the wrong things, say the wrong things, and live the wrong life. As I got older, it was getting worse. And I felt like I didn't want to be here no more. I know I needed to get help for it, so I started joining programs that wasn't working. But then I started with Momentum, and I had support.
Rodney's been here for about a year. When he first moved here from Crossroads, he was very guarded. He was kind of scoping the place out, kind of checking me out to see what kind of person I am. And then slowly, as time went, I started asking him, he started opening up. We shared a lot of cups of coffee together. And I think that kind of helped him, open up and shut down those barriers.
Momentum started working for me, so I started getting involved, started following the program, doing what I was supposed to do. My mind started changing. I started staying focused. I started doing extra stuff, double stuff, so I wanted to do more. I just did the best I could to get right for friends, family, and especially my children.
A day in the life at Momentum Supportive Housing Program can vary, but the main thing that we focus on is building functional living skills. We help with cooking, cleaning, building a daily routine, building hygiene routines, anything that encapsulates independent living. While Rodney's developing these independent living skills, he still has access to Momentum's umbrella of services. He still has access to his psychiatrist, his case managers, employment services, anything that falls under Momentum's umbrella. That's something that I think the supportive housing program does very well, is we support our clients and supporting them for who they are and support them in becoming themselves.
Only thing I want out of life at my age is my family, all my family, to have the best life ever. And I'm gonna try to teach them how to have the best life ever. I just want to say this to all people that see this video. You can be doing things and living life, but you gotta understand, if you do things that's not the norm, or have thoughts that's not the norm, or you get depressed, or you feel like you don't want to eat, or you laying around not doing nothing, if you're not showering and cleaning yourself, that's mental health. You need to get that checked out.